Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be doing a Should You Summon for the mid-month Bambietta and Aizen banner. Now obviously if they are your favorite characters, summon away, because obviously this is a mobile game. Summon for your favorites. But yeah, also do keep in mind end of year is coming in about a month and a half-ish. So make sure to have enough orbs for that, most likely, especially if you're a GQ guy who really likes GQ. I imagine two very, very powerful characters will be for end of year there, and then obviously probably the most meta Brave Battle character, if I had to guess. But yeah, this banner will be here from the 18th to the 30th. It is a 20-step banner, by the way, for pity, and then step 40 if you want to go for a second pity, which is kind of whatever, but it's there. So right off the bat, I will say the format is really mediocre. I do not care about the format at all. I just don't understand why they don't want to stick with the crown summons. I feel like most people actually went to like step 10 because like, okay, I'm guaranteed a character. That's pretty cool. But just bad decisions on most of the banners this year, unfortunately. But Aizen is a melee strong attack damage character with Dominate Plus as his status summons. He has a superior SA2, and then he's in a Spada Killer Plus with no EX attack, by the way, which is very disappointing. Like, genuinely, I don't know how they thought he was going to replace Aizen. Like, I will say more options are good, but when it's a premium character from 9th anniversary that they gave away for free, I think like 2 times at this point, versus a very limited, these are like 1000 or blower art, so I imagine they are technically seasonal 1000 or blower. I don't know how rare they're going to be. I doubt they're going to be regular seasonals, but either way, they're going to be much more rare than a premium character. Like, and also this guy needs dupes to get his max potential, like just based off his EX thing, which is the Rukia EX SP boost thing. So like, even like he has to be 5'5", and who's gonna 5'5" this character? Maybe like 5 people, to be honest. But yeah, Soul Trait is 14% recharge, Sprinter +2, Havoc at 20%, and damage inflicted at full stamina of 30%. And then this, remember, this is just additive, so it's just adding 35%. It's not doing the multiplicative SP boost like the EX skill, like the Swimsuit Yoruichi or Bankai Renji or End of Year Ichigo or Kenpachi have. It's just different, which is unfortunate. His skills is 60% Berserker, Devastation of 50%, Debilitator of 7 seconds, increased status summon chance against Arankars. He has Marauder, SP boost to 80%, weaken duration minus 200%, weaken defense, 100% damage to dominated enemies, bombardment 1, and then frenzy 3 everywhere. So yes, he is going to be a good character, but I just don't think he's going to beat Kenpachi. I will say he would be a good alternative in Limit Breaker Quest because he's a Dominate character. Dominate, I think, is genuinely just a go-to Limit Breaker Quest skill or status summon. I think it is the best in Limit Breaker, usually. So he should be really, really good there. Generally, the only thing this Aizen has above Kenpachi, I guess, is his attribute. So whenever it's technique enemies, Aizen genuinely might do as well as Kenny. And then also he has the 200% weaken immunity. So depending on how they place the puddles, maybe Kenpachi will be a bit annoying to use. But you could probably just work around that and do just fine with Kenpachi because he's just kind of an insane monster in Guild Quest. But yeah, Aizen is good, but still not rivaling Kenny, to be honest, or not surpassing him. Then we have Bambietta, which, yes, I'm not a fan of NAD units. I don't give a shit about NAD units, but if you're a big GQ guy and you want a really good side or just a side just to boost your team and like pretty much any GQ, well, Bambietta is going to be a very good option, like the Rengiku or the Nella Yell or the Masaki that released a few months ago. She's a melee normal attack character. Her SA3 has a major boost and a barrier. And then all of her attacks, except for her SA3, have Weaken Plus. Squad 0 Killer Plus, so she's going to be a side in Rukia's GQ if I'm not mistaken. Her soul trait is normal attack damage of 35%, innate skills is Sprinter +1, long reach of 20%, and then paralysis duration minus 200%. EX skill is an extra 30% bruiser with a different multiplier, so it's just a better skill. Bruiser of 60%. Debilitator of 5 seconds, damage to weakened enemies of 40%, Enhancer, Marauder, Booster, Flurry +3, Team Party, damage, increased damage to status element affected enemies, increased status on enchanting and soul reapers, poise, and recharge. So she is going to be very, very good. She's going to hit really, really hard, and she is a good team booster for you. Essentially just like a better Tenjiro is how I would say it. A really hard-hitting Tenjiro is essentially what she is, which is good. And I thought that having the double boost was better, but people were saying that no, just having the regular SA3 boost is a better thing for Nad's side. So there you go. She should be really, really good. Hopefully she is. But yeah. Apparently, people are saying that she's going to have more value than Aizen, which, I mean, I can kind of see. NAD units usually live longer, or, last in the meta longer, especially since Aizen is going against freaking Kenpachi, literally one of the strongest characters in GQ, ever. So, yeah. Now, I believe it should be the filler, which is abysmal dog shit. Absolute garbage. Not a single decent character. Gin sucks. Toshiro sucks. He's a farmer. Okiura sucks. Raruka sucks. Momo is a farmer. A drop-up farmer, if I'm not mistaken. Rukia sucks. Ichigo sucks. Not a single decent character is insane. All of these characters are in free summons, bro. That's terrible. It should have been 1,000 or lower seasonals. At least up to Xmas Retsu. At least. Be for real, bro. I know they're not a year old, but they've already been in filler. Put these characters in these mid-month banners, bro. And why do you not try to entice people to summon at all? The only enticing thing is that it's Aizen and Bambietta. Outside of that, I generally don't think anybody cares. So by the way, I'm saying I don't think it's worth summoning. I genuinely don't. I think it's a very mediocre banner. Only Bambietta has value. Aizen I don't think is gonna have value. I still feel like Kenpachi will just do better. Obviously, if you don't have Kenpachi 5-5 or anything, then obviously maybe that's a different story. But I feel as though most people should. Bambietta is going to be a great bonus for her GQ or just in general. So, there is some value there, I guess. But then all of the filler are just complete, utter garbage. Not even a decent link. So, I just think it's a super easy skip, to be honest. Obviously, every 5 steps, they're guaranteed 5-star, all the way up to step 20, which is where you can actually choose the character, and then also repeating all the way to step 40. Yeah, I'm realistically not going to go over what all of these characters do, in depth with their skills, because, Lamau, they all suck garbage. They are terrible characters. Yeah. But yeah, let me know down below if you guys are going to be summoning. I will not be summoning. I genuinely have no hype for this banner at all. I like that Aizen's SP. I'll say that. I think that is cool. I like his animations. I like both their art. But I just... we waited 2 years, and it's kind of just a whatever banner. Just kind of disappointing. I don't know. I just don't really care anymore about these two characters. I mean, Aizen's cool, but we got a 680 remake Aizen, which I think is cooler than this. I'd rather just prefer a regular 1,000 or lower Aizen at this point. But yeah. That's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, and peace out.